All right, all right. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. How are you doing? Oh my God. Oh my God. How are you doing, everybody? You're welcome. You're welcome. Do me a favor, hit the like button as you come in. And we're going to have a fantastic show today. Is Saturday. And Saturdays are for enjoyment, especially if you are an African, and if you're a Nigerian, you know what time is it? Okay, welcome my people. What's up, real fam? How y'all doing? All right. I've got several gist for you guys on today's show. I don't know how many we're gonna cover, but we're just gonna take as much as we can, and hopefully we can have fun with it. I believe my people are in the building already. Sister Rose Izzy. What's up, Auntie Rose? How are you doing? Oh, Sister Rose, you were missing in action yesterday. Yesterday, we had a 6 hour show. In fact, a big shout out to my brother, man of prestige. Yesterday was really fun, man. We got a great show yesterday. Man of Prestige was in the building. We co-hosted together and we went down on several topics. Man of Prestige, bring it a 100% expert. We spoke about Biola Adebayo, what is going on with her divorce situation, and we also cover a lot of things. Like I've always told you guys, when we come here and we look into these issues, we only use the celebrities as anchors. We are more or less focused on how these might play out in real life and what you can do. So yesterday's show was a tough one. And did you know how I know we did great? Um, I woke up this morning and I'm like, oh, let me check on yesterday's show. Maybe I can correct one or two things. And voila, the show already have over 7,000 views. And the analytics shows me that people watch the entire show. Over 7,000 people watch 6 hours show. Let me show you guys. Let me show you guys what I'm talking about. I give God the glory, and I want to thank everybody who was part of that show yesterday. It wouldn't have been possible without you guys. I am impressed, and I just want to say thank you all, thank you all, thank you all. And again, the same show is adding more members to the Real Fam. So if you are one of the new people, because when I checked the analytics yesterday, before we went live, our channel was at 10,400, and I think it's 10,445 subscribers. But as at this morning, we already have 10,540 subscribers, meaning about 80 subscribers joined our channel from yesterday's show. So, shout out to all the newcomers. You are welcome to the Real Fam. So, that in fact will compel me to welcome you guys formally. This is Real Fam. Even though the channel carry my name, Uncle Beno, but I'm just the moderator. The people who actually run this channel are the real fam. The real fam are the people who called in and they share their knowledge. And we are just so lucky right here on the channel that I have a lot of professional sisters and brothers. I mean, these are people that if we are not right here together on social media, if you get to see them in their corporate world, you might not even approach them because they are up there. They are way, way, way up there. But when they come here, they are just so free, and we just we speak about everything, and you even think that okay, maybe these are just some internet people just doing yeah yeah yeah. Trust me, most of the people you hear on my channel, these are grown adults. These are big boys, big girls, aunties, uncles. But I think we were just lucky to have people who really don't take life seriously, who just want to have fun with everybody. So, shout out to the real fam. So, to the new folks that just joined our channel, here we have a simple rule. We really don't do blocking. We don't block people. We don't chase people away. But what we don't tolerate is that we don't tolerate insults. We believe that everybody should be respected. Like I said, um, majority of the people you see right here on Real Fam, these are professionals. They are big boys and big girls in their own right. So even when they come to the studio and they are dragging my butt off, don't think, oh, this person sounds saucy, insulting. No, no, it's not like that. It's because of the rapport that we have together. It's because they know I can take it and they know we are family. Okay. So, but please don't say somebody say something you don't like, you want to drag them, you want to insult them. Please, we don't do that here. We don't do trolling. We don't call people out. What we do is we disagree with viewpoints. If somebody says something you don't agree with, just say, oh, okay, I disagree with this one. And you go ahead, you give us constructive reasons why you disagree. Okay. And I promise you, if anybody gonna piss you off at all, it's going to be me because I think I won't call myself local Jari. I'm a westernized uncle. But the truth is that I'm more or less a traditional man. So my point of view at times it will shock you. You will almost ask like, is this guy living under the rock? So if anybody gonna like get under your skin, mostly it will be me. But please, we do everything here with love, and that's why I respect all my real fam sisters and brothers. Thank you, the newcomers. God bless you. The show we did yesterday, I woke up this morning and I say, okay, what's going on? Let me just check real quick. I already saw my ladies, they were sharing some screenshot of some of the comments on the show. And I'm like, no, let me just go and check what's up with it. And here we are. As at now, let me show you guys because me, I dey like to show receipt. So as I'm speaking with you right now, the show already got 7,668 views. And I got to be honest with you, for a show that run for 6 hours, 6 good hours, blood of Jesus. You see, let me show you in case you are watching. You see down here, this show run for 6 hours, 27 minutes. And the analytics shows that these 7,000 plus people, I think the analytics shows that, is it 91? 91 of them, 91% of them watch the entire show. So, as a YouTuber, what that tells me is that we put out a great content yesterday, a very, very good content. And I think you're definitely gonna be having fun with the show for you to listen for the first 5 minutes, then you get to 10, 20, 30, 1 hour, 2 hours, and you still can't let go. So I want to give a huge credit to my brother, man of prestige. I want to give a huge credit to my lovely sister, Dr. Adama. Credit to my fantastic sister, Sister Natu. Oh, my honey babe. Onyikansola. Oh, honey babe brought it 100. It be like saying, me and honey babe even want to do bass boost yesterday, Seth. But that's the way it is. Like I said here on our channel, if you don't have the courage to stand tough conversation, you're gonna say, they are crazy over there. You will just go. But if you are matured, you know what you're talking about, you are so sure of yourself. This is where you want to have conversation because we can disagree, but we don't dislike each other. It's just one show at a time. So shout out to my beautiful sister, Honey Babe. Thank you. Shout out to my Uncle Patrick. Uncle Patrick. Uncle Patrick has to come in at one point to help us make it make sense. And again, shout out to my own Marriott. The conversation got to a point yesterday that Sister Marriott has to, she had to join the studio. And you know one thing about me, Sister Marriott, make I no lie, all the things that you said when you were on the show yesterday, I wasn't really listening. Now that your voice, I they try to figure out that voice is so sweet. Who listened to Marriott yesterday? How you feel the voice? You know, I keep telling you guys that our God is a miracle working God. And I told you I'm a Christian. I always believe in God and how He works. One of the biggest challenges I've ever had is my accent, my fluency. I say it all the time, but don't let that deceive you. I'm a very very smart guy. I know I'm beating my own drum right now, but I'm a very very smart guy. And when I say smart, I'm not saying super super academically smart, but when it comes to how I run my things, strategy, everything, don't try me. Oh. But at the same time, in all my smartness, I give glory to Almighty God because God always do something. God knows my shortcomings, so God always fill in the gap. When I was starting this, I had a lot of intrapersonal communication with myself, and I said a lot of things to God, like, how a person like me won't go do live show? I'm not even a trained journalist. I wasn't trained in communication. I don't even know how to go about anything. But just like everything God has ever done in my life, when He pushed me in a direction, He will supply the resources that will make it happen. So when we started this, the moment my sisters started coming on board, when I started hearing them speak, I'm like, Lord Jesus, is that you, God? Is that you? So our channels are more or less like international channel. We have people from all over Africa, all over the world on this channel, Kubeno here. And when you go to Trends Reality, there are so many people there too. But guess how God works? Because I have sisters and brothers who call in from London, UK, Canada, US. These guys, they can speak the general universal accents that people can understand. So to me, I see that as a miracle. That is God saying, I sent you on this journey and I'm backing you up. So even though you are listening to me and my accent is like, Kiloman shape, what's wrong with this bro self? And the way he sounds somehow. But by the time some of my sister called in and they start talking, you will be thrilled, guys. My sisters will thrill you. So anytime any one of them call it like this, I've always say yes, yes. Anybody will want try me, come try me. Now, grammar you won't speak. What do you want to say exactly? I've got the sisters that can match your energy. So to me, I see that as a miracle. I see that God working. We had a 6 hour show yesterday, and we don't even have a lot of studio calls, but the few studio call we got yesterday, they were quality calls, and it makes a lot of sense. So thank you everybody for being part of Real Fam. Let me just show you some of the comment from yesterday's show. All right. Uh I'm seeing these subscribers for the first time. Modupe, shout out to you, Modupe. Modupe said, fantastic channel. I'm following right away. Love your analysis. Top notch. See, we did a good job. This is Real Farm. I tell you, we may have our bars bows, but people get what we're talking about. Okay. Omolola Ogunriade. Ha, our sweet name, Lele. Omolola said, this was a very great analysis and lessons learned from Biola Adebayo's situation. Though Mr. Sheyi seems like a private person. Thank you. And Christiana James, now this one seem be shared for backstage. This one, Christiana James said, for person matter, 6 hours. Aye. Well, that is social media for you, my dear Christiana. That's how social media works. Shola said, your channel setting, pray you go far. Thank you very much. God bless you. We will go far by God's grace. Like I said, this is a real farm. It's not me. It's all about all of us. So I know we're gonna go far. And um, uh, what is it? Me Owole 96. Okay, Omowole. Mowole 96 said, I don't see anything wrong with surrogacy. Before they were married, there must have been some kind of agreement between them. Women go through so much, including stress, trauma, and low egg count. Nigerian men need to wake up and realize that their wives should be the ones to give birth directly. Okay, and realize that their wife shouldn't be the one to give birth directly. If she could, she will. And if she doesn't, there are other options like surrogacy, adoption, or IVF. So, what are we talking about? A man shouldn't listen to rumors from others. Thus, man, I don't even know this coming along like this. Okay, trust your woman and keep pushing forward. Being matured isn't being immature. Wow, I love that. Being mature isn't being immature. And then he goes further to say, I don't think she deceived him. Was it her fault not to have eggs? I'm 30 years old and my boyfriend is aware of my low egg count. Oh, bless your heart, my sister. But he doesn't have the final say. There are medications that can boost the eggs, and she was she was transparent enough about everything. The man isn't just medically inclined. We live in the 21st century, and the world has opened its eyes widely. If he's now going his separate way because of surrogacy issues, then he would have dated women from the 1920s who were instilled in traditional thinking. Yeah, I give that a thumbs up because I think we spoke about this yesterday, and that's why yesterday I was like, look, I'm a westernized traditional man. Oh. The way this thing is going right now, we will get to a place whereby women may not actually carry pregnancy again, and we just have to use incubators in the house. Lives is dynamic said, just came about your channel today and he gave us flowers. Thank you very much. Adenike Akande said, I had a case like that where my husband complains about one of my friends that talks too much. And whenever she's around, she will bring other people's talk. I had to let her go systematically so I can have peace in my home. God bless you, Adenike. That's what we're talking about. It's about compromise. All right. Your family, your marriage is what matters the most. Modupe said, from the anti post, you can see the husband family has too much on the marriage. All right. Now, the reason I went through that comment is for you to know that the people who watch yesterday's show, they actually watch almost everything. 6 hours. And if you see the way the comments were laid out there, people were addressing each part that resonated with them. So, having said all that, shout out to you, Real Fam. We are doing great. Thank you, everybody. The freelancers, shout out to you. My man of prestige, Baba, shout out to you. And like I said, please go and follow Man of Prestige for relationship advice and everything. Man of Prestige will actually help you grow. It will help you grow. This modern day now, things are not done the same way again. And I think I'm even going to have a conversation with Man of Prestige about one or two things because he's doing an amazing job. As a man, an African man, if you listen to people like Man of Prestige, it will help you grasp what is going on right now around you. People like Man of Prestige will help you understand your woman better. You know, the women we have now, they are not like our mom. They are smarter. These are high achiever women. These are women who are not in the era of you saying sit down and they sit down, move and they move. These are women who can stand on their own and tell you, I don't want to tolerate this BS. So you just got to learn a lot. So please, as a man, go and follow Man of Prestige, watch his videos, reach out to him. Man of Prestige package is very, very reasonable. You can register in his academy. That way, we put you on a platform where you can consult him every now and then. Please, guys, help me give a big thumbs up to my brother, man of prestige. And again, shout out to everybody that make yesterday's show fantastic. My sister Marriott, my honey babe, and of course, Sister Natu and Dr. Adama. I love sisters who can bring it 100. And like I told you guys yesterday, I am not a fan of somebody who will disagree with me and you say, oh, I don't want to hurt him. I don't want to. No, you can always disagree with me. The only thing is, just like we do here, let's do it respectfully. It's a point. Let us attack the issue because when you bring your viewpoint, I bring mine, it brings balance. We are not living in the same community, in the same state, in the same city. We are not even having the same condition. The life we are living is different from each other. But when we bring different views like that, whoever find themselves in that type of shoe, they will know that okay, maybe I should move this way or that way. So I love you all, the real fam. God bless you. Now let's dive into today's show. Wow, I can't believe I've spoke for 20 minutes now. These people are turning me to Amebo. Simbi! Where is Simbi? Ah, Modano. This guy no day here. Please give me one minute. Let me go and look for Simbi. Simbi is my sidekick. I hope I get that grammar right. Simbi, my sidekick. Where are you? Simbio, I've shared this thing to you, Simbi. I've shared the studio link to you. Come here. Don't be say you come here now, come they ask me for NSC. All right, let's move on, ladies.
Welcome to Trends Reality, your go-to channel for trending social political updates. Subscribe, like, and leave your thoughts in the comments.
All right. Welcome, everybody. Oh, wow. House don't full. 27 watching. Woo. Please hit the like. Shout out to you, my Misty, my Sese, Princess Carrie, Sister Rose. Sister Rose, you were missing in action yesterday. Sissy also was missing. And maybe because we said we're not going to do basketballs yesterday. That is why you guys are kind of like, oh, okay. Ben will not let me do basketballs. Anyway, right now, I want you guys to do me a favor. Please don't worry, I won't waste your time. But if I don't do this, oh no, even I can't even sleep. I must do this. So please, ladies and gentlemen, do me a favor. Join me to wish my lovely, beautiful sister, Auntie B. Join me to wish Auntie B a very beautiful, happy birthday. Please. Just drop it in the chat. Do me a favor. Help me wish Auntie B happy birthday. I'm going to screenshot everything and send to her. Just for Auntie B to know that we love her. We appreciate the job she is doing. Auntie B is one in a million, and I can explain to you why I feel that way. Auntie B uses her platform to fight for women. She used her platform to fight for women. She is against DV. She always said, I don't do DV, domestic violence. No matter what, women should not stay in a relationship where they are not respected and they are being abused. If you know the community we came from, the country where we are from, you will know that is a very it's a kind of can I say huge battle to take on. Um, Before now, not until like about 5, maybe 7 years ago, domestic violence is a common occurrence in a place like Nigeria, in Africa in generally, and even in abroad, in Western world. A lot of our brothers and sisters, so many of them are in jail as a result of DV. And Auntie B is one of those sisters that feel like, you know what? Maybe the reason these people are getting into this DV situation is because they lack education. They do not understand what's really going on, how to navigate life. They don't understand that as a man, you can actually correct a lot of things in your home just by embracing constructive communication. Just by listening to your spouse and expressing yourself, you can solve so many things. I think Auntie B just feel like some men think if I slap her, if I kick her, maybe she will listen to me. So Auntie B started her YouTube channel. It's been long, according to her. I think 8 or 9 years ago. I don't know. But if you are on this YouTube journey, you will understand that YouTube is one platform that is very, very difficult to grow. For you to grow your YouTube platform, you should be doing something that people truly appreciate and they decided to follow you. And it can be frustrating because you need views, you need subscribers, which may not come. And for you to pick a niche in fighting and advocating on behalf of women, you should be ready for war. Auntie Bia has been attacked severally by men. Even some other women have called her names, everything, because they just can't understand what she's preaching. It took them a while. And like my brother, man of prestige, will say, if some people don't hit rock bottom, their head no go correct. So Auntie B was doing this amazing job, providing advice for women, going live, giving them platform to express themselves, and you will be shocked to listen to various stories of people who have endured all kind of DV in their relationship. So Auntie B did a great job. I A sister recommended Auntie B channel to me on Facebook. That was almost going to almost 2 years now. And ever since I went to that channel, Obodoyinbo TV, I never looked back. Even the first day I got there, just like everybody, me self the parrot, wait till this woman they talk. Then I look at the chat and women are like, "Pa, pa, pa." I'm like, what's going on here? They are dragging men, they are dragging men. But something about me, even if I don't agree with what you're saying, I will make sure I listen and I listen again until I can draw my own conclusion that wait till this person they talk. Mm-mm. Then when I listen and I started listening to the stories of these beautiful sisters that came to the channel and they are telling their story, I went back and watched several videos of Auntie B, and I'm like, oh, I see what this auntie is doing. I live abroad myself, and sometimes in abroad, when you go through some shit, you have nobody to talk to. And sometimes you will feel isolated. Sometimes you will feel like uh, nobody knows what you're going through. You don't even know. Talking to someone about your situation is a therapy. Sure, not that they want to give you advice, give you money or anything, but just for you to be able to speak with someone, to share with someone what you are going through, to take that burden, that thing that is weighing you down, for you to bring it out and share with somebody, it goes a long way. And that's how I now understood that, oh, Auntie B's platform, Obodoyinbo TV, is a safe place for people who are going through a lot. And instantly, I fell in love with Auntie B as my sister. I also I was a guest on Auntie B show where I also described my journey coming to America, all the things I went through and everything. And I think that is where I met many of my amazing sisters now who are part of our real farm, because they now saw that, oh, more this guy, the guy don't even speak Funne, he's not even speaking American accent. It's just like call man like this, but they love me the way I am. So I'm telling you all this for you to know the reason why I am celebrating Auntie B of Obodoyinbo TV. Auntie B has given a lot of women hope. She has given them a safe place. And that's why I'm praying that by the power of Almighty God, God will also protect her. She will live long. Everything she lay her hands upon will be prosper. It is not easy for you to be fighting other people's battle. Auntie B is married. For those who don't know, she's a successfully married woman. She's okay. She's doing fantastically well. Auntie B na big auntie o, money dey. No mind Auntie B o. Auntie B go tell you say you no get money, but this auntie, she no dey the level of so many people. I think God just bless her in such a way that she no like to show. If she is some women that I know, some auntie for this YouTube street, you no go fit waka o. But when you know people wey God don bless, e get wetin you go see, you go know say God don bless this person. You no just want to dey brag. Auntie B go to holidays. Auntie B, Auntie B me. Auntie B go to holiday, she travels, she enjoy her life to the fullest. And if you live in Western world, you know it costs a lot of money for people to travel, to go hang around and do what they want. So don't look down on Auntie B and say, oh, this one too, she did for YouTube, she did money. Forget that shit. You are looking at a very, very successful woman. Even though Auntie B no tell me, Auntie B, I want you to know, say, I know you are a successful woman. And I pray by the power of Almighty God, the success will be with you for as long as you live in this world. God will watch over your family, your household will be protected as you are fighting the battle on behalf of strangers, people you don't even know. God will fight your battle. The hands of the enemy cannot touch you. Anything where they plan, it will fall on top their head. Keep on shining, my sister. And you young men, like I told you, I have a lot of men watching this channel. Not go enter my Auntie B DMO, Amaja. Auntie B is a successfully married woman. Her children are also grown. Oh. Don't let her radiant, her shining, don't let her deceive you. God just bless her with beauty new. And you know what? When you invest into other people's life, when you decided to fight for people, when you bring smiles and joy to people's life, you will be shining like a shining star. So, again, everybody, the real fam, help me wish Auntie B a fantastic happy birthday. That you see, that's my Auntie B there, always looking for trouble. Auntie B, oh, Auntie B gonna make me salivate now. And in case if you missed their Auntie B just came back from Kaku. Auntie B and my Obodoyinbo sisters, they went to Kaku to go have fun. Oh. You see them? Oh, this is one of the things that I like about me and hanging around these my sisters. I think almost all the sisters here, they go know me one way or the other. I know they go know me because when I go to Budo Yimbo TV, the same coconut head that I have, I always show it there. Initially, many of my sisters where they here said they don't fight me. Say, who is this guy? Who is this guy? But now, I think Obodo Yimbo family don't already accept say Uncle Ben, our brother. We don't get where we go there with the carry and go. So those are my beautiful sisters right there at Kaku with Auntie B. And they are looking so takeaway. Beautiful ladies. Look at the combination now. All the shape are shaping. Again, don't go and enter their DMO. These are beautiful, happily married women. Oh, man, I no think say, oh, now just maybe some women we just gather from somewhere. Now lie, oh. These are educated, successful, high achieving ladies. So that's why they can afford to go on private vacation to go and just have fun. And I love this. Once in a while, please, as a woman, do this. Forget we, your husband. Dump your children with your husband. Just go and have fun with fellow women and see what it will do to your life. And my sister, what's her name? Chinye actually went to Kaku too to go and meet them. So happy birthday, Auntie B. God bless you. This one look like Sissy. Oh, na Auntie B. God bless you. God bless you. God bless you. Please go and follow Auntie B on Instagram. Okay. Again, remember what I said about Auntie B show. Please don't misunderstand her message. She's fighting on behalf of women. I shared my own story with you guys yesterday. If you watched yesterday video, and if you understand what I told you guys about my own sisters, you will understand why I'm moving mad and why I am ready to protect women anytime, any day. But I'm not willing to protect women who are not ready to protect themselves. That's why I committed myself to having difficult, tough conversations. Let me continue to play my traditional man, because some of the men you are going to meet, they are going to have some element of traditional worldview. And if you have been relating with me, you they hear me, they say something that sounds crazy in your ears. After a while, when you meet such men, you will identify that, oh, this is a good man, but he only has some traditional or cultural beliefs that he wants to uphold. And then you people will gel together. I've been married 15 years officially, stay with my woman over 20 years now. And if we are having a fantastic wedding, that should tell you that there is something in my character that is not about traditional or culture. It's just about my principles and my woman understanding that, okay, this guy respect one or two things. All right. Auntie B, happy birthday. Auntie me to fantastic. Eh? I try you. I will lay. Omanicha. Auntie B. All right. Let's go to today's show. I'm going through all that, explaining all this because we just want to do a review show. So let's go into today's review. All right, Simbi, how are you doing? Welcome, Mama.
Hi, Uncle Ben. Good evening, sir. Hi, Real Fam. Happy weekend to everyone. Hope we are all doing
Yeah,
great. Uncle Ben, how
everybody
are
is
you doing
doing.
today, sir?
I'm doing fine, even though yesterday's show was kind of stressful and it was long. But after the show, I went to sleep. I slept for like maybe 3 hours, then get up, and I was hungry, but I couldn't eat because they don't put me for diet. They won't make I get six pack, so they just gave me you get some chin thing when they just add together. Just give me, and hunger won't finish me. Even later at night, I won't sneak go eat, but I'm like, this family is trying to save my life. Make I no go buy myself.
You'll
So
be
I'm
fine,
doing
sir.
fine.
You'll
I'm
be fine.
trying,
No worries.
but
I just wanted to
the
say
hunger no days.
a quick shout out to Auntie B. Let me just sing for like 1 minute for Auntie B. For
There you
she's
go.
a jolly good fellow, for she's a jolly good fellow, for she's a jolly good fellow. And so says all of us. Happy birthday, Auntie B. May this new chapter be a beginning of answered prayers for you in Jesus' name. That's all I can say
Amen.
because I know God has already blessed you. Thank you
Yes,
so much
so
for your contribution to our show. And then I want to
amen.
say a quick shout out to Ma'am Cherish Olivia and Soft Life CC. Thank you for becoming um channel member. God bless you. Thank you for supporting
Really?
us. We love you. Yes.
Oh, China
Yes, I sent
Mamba.
you a DM.
Ooh,
Yeah.
yeah, yeah. Anyway, they have always been part of the channel, so they even give more. They gave more than anything else. All right, welcome, my sister. Cool Mama. You're welcome. Cherish Olivia, you are welcome, everybody. God bless you all. All right, so what we are dealing with on today's show, I have a lot to cover. So, Simbi, we're just going to run through this sharp, 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 sharp. But let me share the link because it's a reaction show so that sisters can come and contribute. All right, sisters, brother, feel free to come
Okay,
and
boss.
contribute. So, what we are looking at today, first, abomination. My father is sleeping with my mother-in-law in my house. Should I tell my husband? And two, Iyabo Ojo attack Tanzanian celebrity Matafu Grand. So also we have this news. This one is from there is this South African celebrity who is about to get married for the 10th time. You heard that right. He's about to get married for the 10th time. So if you think say na only women na im dey get divorce situation, you are lying. Oh. Some men, some men are in this same shoe too. You can imagine a man getting married for the 10th time. Why can't he just stop at number three? Hey, Bieber, welcome, my sister. How you doing? Why can't this man just stop at number? In fact, Simbi, let us start with this man. Let me share his page. Let me share his page real quick. May we start the bass boost from here. Simbi, are you here?
I'm
Simbi,
here,
answer me.
sir.
Make I not go
I'm
lose my
here, sir. I'm
temper.
here, sir.
uh
No, I'm sorry. I'm
So
here.
this man is called. Is he M in Lembo? What they call his name, sir? Make I check. Yeah, Lebo. He's a South African superstar. So, according to the news we have now, Lebo's marriage history sparks debate on love, wealth, and gender norms. The story had it that, let me read it, even though I can't show you, I just want you to see the video to see who he rose with. So, cultural commentator Anel Siwana says Lebo M's latest engagement reflects a complex interplay of personal longing, public identity, and possibly unresolved emotional patterns. The internationally acclaimed producer made headlines after passing a photo suggesting that he will be tying the knot again with Mel Ntala. Is it Ntala? I'm sorry to my South African real fan members. Please forgive me. I'm just learning to pronounce South Africans' name now. You know, I told you we have a lot of Africans here. People from Uganda. My sister Misty, Sisi, they are from Uganda. We have Tanzanians here. There's this. I know this member. It's called it's from Tanzania. We have Kenyans. We have Ghanaians. So we are covering trending news from those African countries. So please, if I butcher any name, just forgive me, okay? With time, I will master it. So the internationally acclaimed producer made headlines after posting a photo suggesting that he will be tying the knot again with Men Inshallah. And the pair got engaged in 2019, but later separated amid allegations of infidelity. Lebo M, known for his multiple high profile relationship, is said to marry for the fifth times. But the way they are dragging him, they said 10th time. All right, all right, that's it. Now, let us quickly have this conversation. This is a man that I can describe as a Syria, when I call him, Shana Syria husband. Now I call him Simbi. What would you call this man? Shout out to my Biba, Sisi, Sisi. Sisi, you are already giving too much. Yes, you still subscribe as a member, a paid member. Hey, yeah, I can't love this my Sisi less. So God bless you, Sisi. God bless you. We didn't take this for
Uncle
granted.
Ben is not a yeah, it's not a yeah. A yeah is
Ah,
sounding
ah,
A
you
yeah
want
sounds sad.
you want an old man like me to say, oh, okay, Sisi,
Ah,
oh.
ah.
Shout out to my own beautiful sister, Cherish Olivia. I told you guys, I am blessed with fantastic sisters. Even though I don't piss them off, tire. Still, they're not great throw me away. I love you, my sister. God bless you, Cherish Olivia, for being a channel member. Like I said, we are not making money from this channel like that because we are doing African content. But when I look at the beauty of what we share here, the fact that we can call in from all over the world, we can discuss issues, respect each other, laugh, and all that. I think that is more than money. And the good thing is, God bless me with other channels that are actually paying the bills. But for those who consider joining our membership, God bless you. That is you helping us to help other people. Like I said, I have staffs that are working for me month to month and they are on salaries, but God has been so wonderful. And for the people who decide to be 299 paying members, God will replenish your pocket. Every month you will be going from glory to glory. God bless you. Again, Cherish Olivia. Ah, CB, Shana say it's supposed to sound. Ah,
Ah,
ah.
ah.
No, Simbi. Okay, how my own sound? Ah.
Uncle Ben, yours is perfect. It's perfect. Don't use a yeah. A yeah sounds kinda. Sad.
You know,
Me, I
say
don't
I be
like to
African
say
man, and that's
yeah.
why I say yeah. Okay, I know say yeah. You know, I'm a very good student, Simbi. Now, when you don't teach me, I won't say yeah. I'll be say
Oh,
ah.
yes.
But
You
Simbi,
bring
Simbi,
them
make them
some
not go think
hangout.
say I be agege o Simbi. That is
No,
the
Uncle
thing.
Ben, leave that thing, I beg. Leave that
All right,
thing.
let's quickly react to what's happening here. This man is getting married. Is a serial husband. Let me ask you, what do you think can happen to a man that is making him getting married every Eke market day? Simbi, what's your take? Every Eke market day, this
I
man is getting married.
this man he's an amazing person. I think he has this amazing personality. For someone to get married for 10 times, I don't think 10 good times. You know what, Uncle Ben? Now money,
Mm-hmm.
money now water. Money is the
Right.
reason
So,
why he's getting married. You can even get married for the 11th time, no problem. It's all good. You have the money and you're enjoying life. He looks like a baller. No, scratch
yeah.
that. He is a baller. Look at
Yeah,
him.
he's
I
rich.
mean,
He's one of the top. Oh, Sissy is asking, who is this uncle? That is Lebo. Lebo M. Lebo M is a South African producer. He's very, very rich, very famous. He own money. The man own money. Simbi, do you think the wealth and affluence is the reason he's getting married and divorced and married and divorced?
yeah, you know that thing you said about being too good for somebody. I think
Mm-hmm.
that's one of his problems. Maybe he's feeling
Right.
like, you know what, I'm too good for this woman. So you know what, we're done. I need to move on, and he keeps moving on. I mean, this man should. I mean, he should be in the Guinness Book of Records. What do you think?
Right.
Has anybody gotten
And
married like ten
Simbi,
times?
Simbi, remember when I said that when people married 3 times and their marriage is still crashing, the problem is on that person that married 3 times and more.
I remember.
It
Yes, you
doesn't
said
mean that the
like that.
person is a bad person. There's just something about the person's character that is driving away those people. So, in the case of a man, in fact, let me ask you
But
this
Uncle
question. Let me,
Ben, I'm sorry to
Mhm.
interject. In this case, the lady he's
Mhm.
about to get married to is a lady that he has been with before.
But
So
they went apart
it's
again. They were separated as a result of infidelity.
yes,
Mm.
but they are back. So maybe, just maybe there's something there. Hopefully
Okay,
they will last this time around. Yes.
okay.
You
So,
were you're going to say something.
Misty said Leboem is 60 years old and is still balling. Now, this is my dream anyway. I want to be balling even at 70. I still want to the sample self, Sama the Congo. May God protect my life. May I live that long. But
Amen.
I just
Amen.
don't subscribe to this divorcing, remarry, and all that. So I think the man is the problem. I don't think it's the women. I think because he got the money, he sees some of these women as material thing that he can just exchange. He can just get anyone we want at any time or something. But that is not a good thing anyway. Well, that is it from South Africa. Shout out to my South African brothers and sisters. Live your life, enjoy yourself. But in case if you miss that news, that is what is trending in South Africa. Misty, you see, Misty, this is the beauty of real family. Misty is giving us the tea. Misty said um, Lembo got 9 kids allegedly, 9 children. Lord Jesus. Sister Rose said he doesn't care. He's just having fun. Ah. And shout out to Sister Chinye. Sister Chinye said he has no value for marriage. Absolutely. I think Sister Chinye, you nailed it. I 100% agree with that. Mercy Ajine, Mercy said no value for marriage. I agree with Mercy. You're right. Okay, that is it from South Africa. Shout out to him. Now, let's move on to our next story. Let me quickly share this with you guys. So our next story is the story of this woman who put to bed, and she invited uh, her dad. Her mom is late, so because her mom is late, she invited her dad to come and spend time with her, I think for emotional support. And then the husband, the husband still has his mom. So the husband also invited his mom over. I think the story like this is usually from UK or you part of Europe and US. That is where they do madness like this the most. And the thing that happened in this story, I expect it to happen in places like Canada, because Canada is where they have ice, cold every day. But na lie. So anyway, the story was that the lady put to bed, and then she invited her dad over, and then the husband invited his mom over. They went for what we know now as Omugo. Simbi, what is Omugo? Sembe. Simbi,
Sir,
where
I'm here, sir.
are we on the same show or you are
It's
doing
my
something else,
network.
Simbi?
No,
Eh.
sir. I'm completely here. It's my network.
All right, Mama. So, what is Omugo?
So,
For the benefit of those who don't
yeah,
understand the Igbo language.
it's literally where the mother of the bride or groom
Mm.
comes to take care of a new mom, the mom who just put to bed, take care of you
Okay.
and the newborn. Yes.
Okay, that is Omugo. Okay. Thank you, Sherish Olivia. Sherish said child visit. Okay. So the father of the wife came, and the man also brought his mom. And the way their house is set up, they are living in just three bedroom apartment. So husband and wife occupy one room, and the baby, the nursery, is set up in one of the room, and then they have another room that is relatively kind of maybe a little bit bigger, and that is where they set up bed for both mother-in-law and father-in-law. Now, the wife, according to the story as shared by this beautiful sister, the wife one day was checking to see what's going on at home through the camera, and that's when the wife discovered that the her father is having kiriwa with her mother-in-law, and they appear to have been in that shit for a while, under their nose, under their roof. So the wife was now thinking, should I tell my husband that my father has been carrying your mom? The other thing that sounds crazy, where it get crazy, is that the mother is still married to the husband's father. She only came for that omugo. So the wife is now conflicted, and she's asking, should I tell my husband that I caught my dad making love to your mom? Now, let me quickly allow you to hear the story, and that's just it. So let's deliberate. Okay.
Guys, this is a story time of how.
When I tell you that things are happening, just know that a lot is happening. Our father came to do Omugo because our mom is late. So she was like, okay, it's an opportunity for my father to come abroad, you understand? Also, they did visa for the mother-in-law because Komadija, when he chef baba take him no chef yami. So the husband did for his mother, while she did for her father, and they both came abroad to do Omugo for her. And when I when they got abroad, Omugo was going on nicely. You know, it was just an opportunity to bring the father abroad, you know, to enjoy himself, at least go enjoy fruits of his labor before he goes. 2 months into Omugo, my father-in-law at the mother-in-law, she very affair. I don't know if I should be laughing or I should be serious. Let me be serious. So they started dating. The father-in-law and the mother-in-law started dating. Nobody knew about it until one day when the girl, because they have a camera in the house, but the camera is connected to the girl's, to the woman's phone, to the girl's phone. So she was like, oh, let me just see what's going on with the baby at home. That was what she discovered. She went through some clips and she discovered that in under her roof, things are happening. So now the problem is for her to now, because now both of them have 6 months in the house before they go. They have 3 rooms in the house. Let me explain better. They have 3 rooms in the house. The husband and the wife is living in one room. They use one room as baby room, which also, the mother-in-law also, which also doubles up as the mother-in-law's room. But they have a standard another room that has 2 beds in it. You understand? But even if you about it, see. My question is, why will you put a grown-up man and a grown-up woman in a room? My problem is the mother is still married though. The mother-in-law is still married. Her husband is in Nigeria. But Ejo, if a grown-up man and woman say no yara kan, they will not see themselves. But it's indisciplining. It's I. Emma Jackin George. Let me just continue. Be so sad she doesn't even know how to tell her husband what's going on in the house, and she knows that later or sooner her husband will discover. To discover, Pepe go scatter. Because yes, you know about it and you're encouraging it, you're supporting it because your father is a widower and you know your mom is married. Oh, it's your plan, any that is where the girl's problem is. She doesn't know how to call her husband and talk to her husband about it because they've just spent 2 months in abroad and both of them still have 6 months and they started having an affair with themselves. Does she want to send her father back home, or is it the mother-in-law that wants to send back home? Or how do you think she can convince her father or talk to her father about this? What did he hear or not? Imagine.
OTZ.
So how can she?
OTZ. I'm laughing in vernacular.
He shock you. You don't know how to get out.
I'm laughing in vernacular. All right, let us address the questions that I noticed in the chat. I've highlighted a couple of them. Oh, shout out to Sister Mario. Sister Mario, tear us $10. I just see her now. Hey, thank you, Sister Mario. God bless you. God will replenish your pocket wherever you bring that from. You see, now
Amen.
that
Amen.
Spain where you always want to go for vacation, I approve it in Jesus' name. You will go to Spain.
Amen.
We have fun. Whoa,
Amen.
artista to
Àmì lórúkọ
oh,
Jésù. Amen.
me,
Amen.
me.
Àmì ẹ̀jẹ̀ Jésù.
All
Amen.
right, all right. So let's get into this conversation real quick. Some of the question I see here, let's address it. Sister Mario said, why wouldn't the parents be in one room? Story get K-leg, all right? Misty said, Omugo is where a mother and a mother-in-law comes to help nurse their daughter back to health after having had baby. It's usually a 3 to 6 month visit stay. Exactly. And Sister Kinye said, how are they sharing same room though? Now, that was the question that came to my mind too. Hey, shout out to my Chidima, beautiful sister Chidima. Thanks, Mama. Chidima say chalk me, oh yeah. So let us address this question first. You know the way it is. I don't live in the UK, but what I gather is that it seems in the UK, housing is really a big deal. Unlike we here in the US, where we have a lot of space, so you can have extra room and things. So for people who are living in the 3 bedroom flat, this is just my own take. Oh. I think it's possible for both father and mother to come, and I think they should have done it in a way that one of them should have been the one to come. But we all know how all these quality things they go. You know, if the mother has come, spent the 6 months and left, and then the father now come, that makes a lot of sense. But sometimes when you want to apply for this visa, people use different strategies. So it's possible that both of them came together. Now, as for both of them living in the same room, if the man, these are grown people now, for crying out sake, and the fact that the husband mom is she's married, matured, you know, they may set up 2 bed in the same room, not thinking that they can ever descend to so low to the point that they will be kiriwaing themselves. So that's how can I explain this shit? Now let's do it this way. Maybe it go make sense. I'm not trying to put the blame on the mother, but let me ask you, between old men and old women, when it comes to Kiriwa and self control, who do you think we have the most self control? Let's have that vote. Man or woman? When it comes to people who are grown man and woman, especially grandparents, who do you think we have self control the most? Will it be the woman or the man? Let's drop it in the chat real quick. And I'm sharing the link for anybody who is free, who is not at work right now, who want to chime in. If you are not at work and you are not in the party, you want to chime in, the link is right there. So, who do you think should have self control? Simbi, let me hear your take on that one. Between
Okay,
grandpa, grandma, who should have self control, Simbi?
Uncle Ben, why am I getting these gender vibes?
Don't start. Simbi is saying, Bflex is saying the same thing in the chat now. I'm not doing gender vibe. I just ask simple question.
Because if we want to go by the Bible, women are the weaker vessels. So I think the man should have self-control more than the woman.
Oh,
Yeah.
just drop your opinion.
Yeah,
This will
I'm
not be
dropping my
gender. I just
opinion
ask
right
simple
now.
question. Okay,
Yeah,
so
but
for
it's
you,
still giving gender vibes. Yes, it's
it's
still
not
giving that
gender
gender
vibe.
vibes.
What's
Yeah,
your
grandpa
opinion,
is a
Simbi?
man.
So
Okay, okay, fine.
grandpa is the one that's supposed to have self control, right? That's your take.
Yes.
Okay, good.
Yes, sir.
Let's go to the chat. What is Sister Chi saying? Read the chat real quick.
Okay, so Sister Chinya is saying man because the woman has higher libido.
Oh, now
Did you
Sister
get that?
Chinye is saying the grandpa is supposed
Man,
to be the one with self control, right?
yes, because grandma has higher libido.
Hey, this
Yep.
is a strange territory. Oh. I really don't know. In fact,
And I'm beginning to think that grandma has a banging body. Uncle Ben, have you seen this TikTok trend? Mothers dressing like their daughters.
mm-hmm. So
I know
some
you're
mothers
not
have
so much.
banging body. Okay.
Maybe
Let's take
maybe
the comment.
grandma's
Let's take the
body is
comment.
too
Don't worry.
banging.
Yeah, let's take the comment real quick. The next comment.
Okay, so Sister Merit is saying the mom is the married one. They will chase her out
Exactly.
in her old age.
Hmm.
That's from Sister
Okay.
Marriott.
Yeah, we will come
Sister,
to that shortly now. Next one.
Sister Chinye is saying depends on the age too.
Marriott is saying Marriott replying to Bumi said he can't change. I not do
Can't
gender here.
change.
Na simple question I ask. Oh. Na simple question. Oh. All right. Hey, shout out to you, my sister Mercy Adegua.
Odegwa.
Okay. Odegua.
Odegwa. I've helped
Ah,
you, sir.
I'm sorry,
Odegwa.
oh, my sister, no verse. Okay, Mercy Odegwa, that's a sweet one. Mercy
Yeah.
said both of them they are supposed to have self control. I agree with you, Mercy. I swear. Mercy Kendra also said both of
Kendra
them.
said both of them.
Yeah, all right. Take the comment from Sister Chidima.
Saying I'm glad to say it's men that have less self-control in old age. But then there is no such a term as cougar.
Yeah.
So I don't know.
I kind of agree with Sister Chidima too. It seems like men are usually the randy one the most at the age. Don't get me wrong, oh, there are some mama that they no send anybody papa, oh, but men are usually all these papa. That's why you see somebody like Ned Nwoko still chasing uh, Regina and things like that. Men are usually the randy one at old age. So now let's get. Hey, welcome M5. How are you doing? Oh, sorry, M5. I fell asleep listening to your show yesterday. It was around 4 a.m. where you went live, and I was enjoying it. And your voice is so good too. Even though when you they discuss politics, your voice sounds so good. I was using my earpiece and I fell asleep. But that's a great show. All right, Simbi, take the comment from Auntie Grace,
Okay, so Ma'am Grace is saying, for me, I blame the woman, especially if she's the married one.
right? And comfort comment.
She's saying, I see that woman as a loose woman. That's what Comfort is saying.
Ah, no be me talk am o. Eshanu Ajeo, no be me talk Edakun. All right, Uncle Dayo is in the building. Now, before I bring Uncle Dayo in real quick so that this conversation can be robust, they actually shared this video on our real fan backstage. I don't even know who shared them. I think is it CC or somebody shared it? Maybe Mr.
Uncle Ben, I
Samuel.
shared this to 365 Media. So if they
Yeah, but
get
I
there,
saw it. Yeah, I actually saw it first from the real fan. I saw it after we finished yesterday's show. Somebody shared it. So when I played the video and I was confused, I'm like, what's going on here? What's going on here? So I now replay it. When I woke up, I replay it for my madam. And I said, babe, this question that this lady is asking, if she should tell her husband. And the second thing is, if the husband should tell his dad that his mom came for Mugo and his father-in-law is benching his mom under his roof, because the thing is kind of complicated. My madam say yes now. They should tell, the wife should tell the husband, and then the husband should tell his dad that this is what happened. That so me, I now said, babe, I think it's okay for the wife to tell the husband, but I don't think it's okay for the husband to tell his dad that his mom is having kiriwa with his father-in-law. I and that's just me. I've always told you I'm very honest. I just feel like if I found myself in that shoe, in a situation where my mom came for Mugo, and then my father-in-law now kiriwai my mom, and my dad is still alive, I'm going to have a very intense conversation with my mom. I go vex where. In fact, although that my father-in-law is leaving my house that very day, that's this conversation. The more I think about it, the more it is spread. Because if I tell my wife now, say, your papa they sleep with mama, your papa must leave this house. Your dad can stay in this house. This is abomination. He gotta go. Your dad gotta go. As a woman, how would you feel if we are married? Your dad came visiting and is kiriwaing my mom, and now we found out. I got angry and I'm about to throw your father out of our house. Two, my own mama, she got to go too. This is just the way I am. My mom got to go, because if I throw my father-in-law out of the house and kept my mom in the house, it's gonna break my own marriage. I don't think a wife will agree to that, because they both committed the crime. Again, it all depends. Maybe now wifey has gone back to work, and throwing papa and mama out of the house, we put the burden on her again. So Oroiwa complex. It's very complex. So when you come in or in the chat, please make it make sense. That's just my stand. My wife was like, babe, why would you say you won't tell your dad? And I'm like, I will not tell my dad that this happened, but I will make sure I get crazy with my mom and I send her back. But I won't tell my dad, because I don't want my dad to be lonely at old age, and I don't want to break my dad's heart. I don't get money for burial. That's my take. Uncle Dayo, I don't know if you are
Uncle
believing
Uncle
the story.
Ben,
Yes, Simbi.
I have a question though. What if his mom was not still married? What if she was single? Would that be okay?
The mom is married in this case. Let us focus on the real issue. If she's not married,
Okay.
it's a different buggy. But the mom is still married to the dad. So let us have this conversation. Uncle Dayo, over to you, sir.
Yes, sir. Good evening, Real Farm. Sorry for joining late, but from what I saw on the platform and from the video itself, to me, two things here. Couple should never make that mistake of inviting either parent at the same time. I used to
Right.
joke with my wife. And I used to, in fact, I've told all my children that if they give birth and my wife is coming to do omogo, I'm coming with her. I'm not leaving my wife alone. We must come together. If you cannot buy our ticket, then my wife is not going nowhere. And I've made it sound so sincere into their knowledge, because I can't leave my wife to go for 3 months. What will I be doing at home? So if you want my wife to come and do omogo, you must invite me along too. In that case, if that is the case in this situation now, nothing like that can happen. That's number one. But coming back to the matter at hand, if to me, number one, I think the man is if I really at fault here. And we are talking about who's supposed to have self-control, I think it's the mother supposed to have self-control. I don't want to throw
You
banter,
think the
but
mother should be the one that should have self control?
yes, for obvious reasons. Number one,
Hmm.
she's still married.
Hmm.
I can understand if the woman is not married and maybe she has lived that that thing for so long. But she's still married, she only just came to do omugo. So I mean men has always been known to be randy, even in their old age. A randy man will always be a randy man, no matter what. But
Hmm.
women are known to be much more in control of themselves, particularly when they are still with their husbands. Except, of course, she too has some kind of a problem with Papa at home. Maybe Papa has not been touching her for some time and she's still in her prime. There is something that I noticed also. I don't know if you have a medical people on the platform. I've got to
Hmm.
learn that women that are still, they have different premenopausal urge that normally comes on them when they're about reaching um what do they call it, their own menopause. Before they
Hmm.
reach menopause, there is this high uh, higher feeling of wanting to be with a man.
High sexual libido. Mm.
Exactly,
I
God
sex.
bless you. Yes, they have it so much that they in fact they be like just like in their early 20s when or late teens when they're really on fire. They want it back to back. If that's the period that she came to do omugo in her daughter's house, then
Mhm.
that would be a big problem because at that time she's no longer in control of herself. She was just responding to her own hormones, and the man is there available. And then since they know that they are both mature and they can do it, they can have it. But that is not an excuse. If I were in the husband's shoe, both parents are leaving my house that same day, I will not tolerate it because it's a taboo. No, it's a taboo. They are leaving. If if my mother, God forbid, my mother is late, God bless her memory. If my mother can be so gullible enough to go and be sleeping with my father-in-law, then to me, what are we talking about? I cannot
All
tell my
right.
father, I cannot, but I will never allow that to happen under my roof. I will send both of them away immediately.
All right. Thank you. There is a quick question for you, Mr. Dio. In this situation now, the mom, um, we are just using hypothetical example here. In this situation, the mom is your mom, and your dad is still in Nigeria, and they are still both married. Would you tell your dad?
I will never tell my dad for one reason. The
Ah,
reason is
thank God.
because I don't know. I don't want to spoil. I don't want to see. I don't want to break my dad's heart.
Mm-hmm.
What happened in Vegas? What happened in Vegas stays in Vegas. And I also tell my wife also,
Mm-hmm.
do not tell anybody because this is our own shame. You don't wash your dirty linen in public. It will shame the wife. It will shame me also. So both of us must agree. This does not go anywhere from here, and that'll be the end of it.
Thank you. Because okay, my wife she's doing a catering business now. I don't think she's watching. If not, if you see the way I want yell, tell her now, say, come here, Uncle Dayo, come here, Uncle Dayo. Because last night when I told my wife that if I found myself in a situation like this, I'm not going to tell my dad. My wife was like, why won't you tell your dad? That is terrible. What which kind of advice be that? And I'm like, it's not matter of which kind of advice. I'm just
No, what
calculating
good
that.
will it bring? What good will it bring? Telling your dad, what good will it bring? It just
Exactly.
makes much more problem. If he
Yeah,
doesn't know,
exactly.
he will not feel angry. But if he knows, he may not forgive.
Yeah.
And that thing
So
will that.
okay, so let's do this poll real quick. Real fam, you know how we do it already now. So I'm gonna put a poll up now. Let's quickly vote on this poll. Uh, should the husband inform his dad about mom infidelity? So one for yes and two for no. Let's vote on this one real quick so we can at least draw a conclusion on that. Should the husband inform his dad about mom infidelity? So one for yes and two for no. Let's do the voting. Thank you for that, Mr. Dyer. Now, Mr. Dyer, when it comes to you taking action, would you send both parents out of the house, or you just gonna figure how to manage it? Because remember, these parents they came for a 6 month visa, and they are just 2 months into this visa. And the wife that brought her dad, definitely she want to have closure with her dad. And the this is crazy, Mr. Dayo. What will you do? Will you throw them both of them out of the house?
Uncle Beno, everything depends on one thing. Let me explain something. They came, I mean, the mother actually came to come and assist the wife to take care of the baby, right? The dad just came probably to bond with the
Mhm,
wife. Are you
mhm.
getting me? It's not as if he's coming to help her carry the baby or help her to bath the baby. Nothing like that. But if I am to take a
Wait.
decision,
You say the mom did not come to help her bath the baby?
no, the dad, the dad,
Okay,
the
the
dad,
dad. All right,
the
all
dad,
right.
the dad came to bond with the daughter.
Grandpa working abroad though. When they
No,
come, even if it is Omugo, they used to carry the baby. Oh. Little baby cries a lot now. So grandpa carry babies too. Yeah.
but the thing is that he cannot bait the child. It's the mother that will, it's the grandmother that will do the baiting. Yes, he can assist in carrying one or two things, but the mother is much more useful to the couple than the father.
So
Are
who
you
will
getting
leave?
me? Now, what I'm going to do is that I will have this discussion with my wife. Is it A or B option? A option is that both of them will leave, or B option is that our dad should leave because the mother is actually useful to them. No, no, this one
Mr.
process.
Dayo, I beg. Wait, Mr. Dayo. Wahala go happen here today.
No, my love
Eh,
not
eh,
happen. Let me
any
explain.
auntie that is free, if you are not at work and you are not in a party, please use the link to come and help me iron this out. I just want to hear women opinion on this. Shout out to you, Sister Fina. How you doing, my sister? You Mr. Dayo, you said you are going
Yes,
to send your wife dad out of the house,
after having a
and,
discussion with my
and,
wife.
and keep your mom because your mom is helping with the baby. This matter get as a bill.
No, that's why I
Which
said
one do you think? Okay, go ahead, sir.
after having discussion with my wife, because I would let my wife see reason that it, the first option A is that we send both of them back, or option B,
Mm,
I sent her dad back and my mom stayed to help her to take care of the child. If she says she doesn't want option B, then option A will
mm.
go. But if she prefer option B, because at the end of the day, she will be the one being helped. So if she said, okay, we are going to send both of them back, fine, I'll send them. But I think if she's smart, or maybe if she really looks at it properly, she will realize that it's better for the mom to stay to assist her in taking care of the baby. Now the thing is that you put a cat and a fish in the same room, and you don't expect the cat to eat the fish. At least remove one of them from the scene
Hmm.
to have peace. Otherwise, you cannot prevent what will happen. So there is no going back to keeping both of them. One of them has to leave, or both of them leaves. That's the option.
Okay. All right, let's go through comments and then we will be right back with the conversation. Shout out to Sister Natu. Oh, Sister Natu, you came late. I was appreciating you earlier. Thank you for yesterday's show. You did a very, very good job with all those analysis and everything. God bless you, Sister Natu. And guys, again, please help me give shout out to Man of Prestige. Man of Prestige was like he was on top of his game yesterday, and everything we discussed yesterday, these are very, very sensitive matter, but you see the way Man of Prestige easily navigate through everything. So please help me give shout out to Man of Prestige. I've told you guys that's why I can be a relationship expert. I get hot temper, I no get calm, but Man of Prestige, no matter how difficult the situation be, Ola go calm down, he will work around it. So that yesterday show was great. Thank you, Sister Natu. All right, let us dive into comments. It's not to say 6 month visa don't mean they have to stay 6 months. They should come and be going. So let me ask you, sisters, now. To be frank, this is more like a family situation, and what I usually do, As a man in my own house, practically, this is what I do in situations like this. I allow my wife to make the final decision. She will call the shot. The only thing is that I will explain to her how I feel, and then I'll tell her, babe, what do you think we can do? Or alternatively, like Uncle Dayo say, I will present options to her. Babe, should we go with option A or option B? Or do you have something better we have to do? Because remember, like I've always preached here, if you really want to stay in this thing called marriage for a long time, you and your wife must always be one. You must act as a unit. You and when matters involve in-laws, you must be on the same page. That's just the way to go. I don't care whether na your papa side or mama side. You and your wife must always be on the same page. And when you have situation that is as delicate as this, don't do a Mr. Macho. Oh, babe, this is it. This is your father is leaving. Your father hit my mama Kpekus. He has to go. No, it doesn't work like that. So, what may I do in situation like this? I will explain to wifey how disgusted I am, and I will tell wifey straight up that look, these two people definitely they don't get shame. They gotta go. What do you think? Or do you think we should keep one of them to help you? If we have to keep one of them, who should we keep? But the way me I operate, if hypothetically my wife said, you know what, let's send my dad back. My dad is not even contributing anything anyway, so let mama stay. At least mama is helping around the house. The way me I operate to, things are different from every household. When if she said let papa go, may my mama stay, in a lie, I'm getting rid of my mom too. My mom will go back too, because I want peace in my house. Imagine how it feels. A woman that expected that the dad is gonna be around for 6 months, they can bond, play, and everything. And now these things happen, and now we get rid of her dad, and now my mom stay. Some women will still think about it every morning, every day. When she see the money, she'll still feel like, you see, if only you can control yourself as an old woman, you are old, you don't even feel control yourself. So tell you are bad. Well, now my papa don't go now, and because I don't want to lose my husband, that's why I just keep here. No, I'm not gonna stand shit like that. I just say, you know what, as papa they go, mommy, oh yeah, I will drop you in the airport. That's just my take. So let me ask you, sisters, what would be your own decision as we are rounding up? What would be your decision in situation like this? I just want to hear from sisters right now. What should be the best course of action? Then, as for the poll we had earlier, let's start from there. Simbi, are you ready? So
Yes, sir.
we took this poll. We took this poll where we said, should the husband inform his dad about infidelity? One for yes, two for no. So the result we got from that real quick is that, let's go, Simbi. Wait, where now? This thing don't play to. Okay,
Is
Simbi
there?
said one. Simbi, you said the husband should inform his dad. Is that what you mean,
Yes,
Simbi? You
sir.
said one.
Yes, sir.
Okay,
Yes, sir.
okay. And my sister Chinye said, no, I don't tell my dad. That's wisdom. Apparently, I won't tell my dad. Sissy said no. That I do it. Sister Rose said no. Um okay. Mercy Kendra said no.
Mercy said
CJ said
no.
to no. My Chidima, read that comment real quick, please.
Okay, so Sister Chidima is saying, in my opinion, husband talk to his mom.
Mhm.
Okay, the husband should talk to his mom that is cheating.
Yeah, definitely we will have that conversation. Me, oh, I go really spark for my mama. Like, why now? Why you going to cheat on my papa? And you do it under my roof. You want me my papa swear for me if you find out? It go be like say I'm part of that craziness. It just don't look good. I'll really, really get mad at her. But I will tell her I'm not gonna tell my dad, but you are going
Hmm.
back. You are going back. Yeah.
But nothing is hidden forever. You know that, right? Especially
It
when
still,
more than two people know.
it still doesn't matter. But I'm not gonna tell my dad. Do
Okay.
you know how
But that
heartbreaking it
that
is?
is going to be more hot when he finds out that you
He
are
still
aware
is.
and you didn't tell him.
Well, Simbi, this is real. This is life situation, and at
I
least we can
know.
we can learn from this. There are some things you take to your grave. If my dad is going to find out, let him find out on his own. Then I can explain. Do you know how it is to call your dad an old man? Maybe dad is 80 years old, or maybe 78 years old. You can now call him and say, Dad, I'm sorry, Dad. When mom came, because we don't have extra room, we have to put mom and my mother-in-law in the and my father-in-law in the same room. And I think they messed up, Dad. They messed up. I think my father-in-law was messing with mom. That is nasty. How you want to talk am? So me,
Uncle
oh,
Ben, have you
hmm,
have you thought about this scenario? What if mom is maybe guilt is eating her up and she's just like, oh no, I need to tell my husband what I did.
fine, fine, Simbi. I'm just sharing my own small wisdom. It's okay for mom to get back home and go and explain to her husband. Say, okay, oh, abroad where I go that I wanted to, the abroad I went that I wanted to stay 6 months, 6 months. Oh, I came back on that 2 months because my
They
people
give me ta
trash
ta
me.
ta ta
To
ta
want
ta
to
ta
have,
ta 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 ta.
it's okay. Now, mind you, older people, especially men, older men, sometimes they can't get it up. Maybe my daddy is already at that stage where he can't get it up at all. Our mom is still active. It's a different ball game. But let them go and sort it out among themselves. I shouldn't be the one to tell my it's heartbreaking now. So that's just what I'm saying. Let mama go home, go and tell papa, say, okay, oh, so your pikin wife, papa, he fire me. Oh. Make them settle themselves. Not be my mouth. You want to make my papa come swear for me? Remember, no, I won't say him. Okay, so majority of the people in the chat said no, that the husband should not tell the dad. Grandma Kitchen, how are you, my sister? You're welcome. You're welcome. All right, all right, all right. Let's move on. Sister Fina said, Simbi, read Sister Fina comment real quick.
Okay, so Sister Fina is saying this is so sad. If the mother can do this with her father-in-law,
Mm-hmm.
she can still do it with her daughter husband. Hmm.
Right. Okay.
Okay,
Next one
yeah.
from Sister Cherish.
Okay, Ma'am Cherish is saying, I wish they were single. Who cares? They could have just have fun both ways, but maybe not
All right.
under the roof. They can
All
live in
right.
a hotel.
As for the final outcome, shout out to you for life, Esther. How you doing? You're welcome to the Roof Farm.
Uncle Ben, you missed
Okay,
one comment. Oh.
which one?
Comfort Odagri said one, which means she's going to tell her
Okay,
daddy.
okay, Comfort. Can you tell us why you think you're gonna tell your dad? Drop it in the chat. All right, read this comment from Sister Dama real quick. She does Chidima. So we are
Sister
rounding up
Chidima.
gradually. What is she saying? What is Sister
Okay,
Chidima saying?
so Sister Chidima is saying they should both leave. Oh, what if Mama body is on fire and she gets mad that her benching partner left? She will take it out on the baby. Oh, they should
Seriously?
both
Hey,
jakada.
well, God bless you. God bless you, Chidima. Some mama we don't dey since under my apart roof. And maybe my apart don already accept in faith say JT no go stand up again. Mama come see another papa wey sabi fire. From what I gather, they say some of these old women, their libido, they up there. I don't know. I never read it, but from what I gather, because even right here in the US, I still see some 60 years old women. They don't look 60. They are still super, super good and they defy. Vivica Fox. Is Vivica Fox not around 60 years old now? They're plenty
Yeah,
like
she
that
should be in
now.
her early
Uh-huh.
60s
And
or
they still
maybe
they
late.
fire like say tomorrow no day. So I agree, Gary Chidima. My mama come the verse say una let in Bola waka. I beg. I not go even immerse myself in this thing at all. Um, next comment.
Sister
Quick day.
Marriott. Sister Marriott is saying, I concur with Uncle Ben. It is their marriage and none of my business. They will both leave
Abi,
my house, Sha. Na to change tickets.
Abi. All right, all right. I thought Misty came in earlier. Misty, what is happening to your network? I've been on my own side. What is going on?
To
People
the
were here
studio.
yesterday now. I don't think it's studio. People were here yesterday. You guys are here now. Misty. Oh, Misty, you might need to turn off your phone and on it back on. Okay. Yeah, you might need to do that, Misty. All right, that is all we can take from this bass boost. Now let's move on to another trendy story real quick. All right. Um. Oh, Misty said I was there but couldn't hear anything. Ah, that's crazy. Oh. Okay, well, we're gonna fix that, Misty. We're gonna fix that somehow. All right, the next story we want to take right now is this Iyabo Ojo attack on Tanzanian celebrity. In case if you missed that story, so a Tanzania blogger, Simbi, is that girl a blogger? Who is that girl exactly? That
Media
Tanzania.
personality. That's how
What does she
is
do? What does she do?
um basically like um basically she's
She
a
sounds more
journalist
like an
now.
activist to me. Anyway, let's dive into what's going on. So, this Tanzania blogger or whoever she is, she goes by the name Majeki Mambi. Mabi. I go need to learn them. I think I have to call Theo. I have a beautiful sister
Mange
here. She's
Mikambi.
a Magia.
Mange
Okay, Majeki
Mikambi.
Kimambi, right? I think I have to call Theo to
Yeah.
teach me all this Tanzanian name. Anyway, let's just call her Madge. So Madge tag Priscilla Ojo at its.priscy. Let me see. Somebody entered the studio. Sister Natu. Welcome, man. Let me just read this real quick. So Madge tag its.priscy, that Priscilla Ojo, Iyabo Ojo's daughter, and said, Your Tanzania in-laws your Tanzania in laws love you. You seem like such a sweet girl. We have welcomed you in our country with love arms, but Tanzania is in a fight of a lifetime. We are fighting for our rights. We need our people to pay attention to the fight. So we don't need you and jokes to distract our people with stupid content. Take note of that word. Stupid content that the government wants you guys to post. We are on their ass and we ain't letting up. So we need you and Jocks to sit down for the next 5 months. After the election, you can continue doing whatever you need to do to stay relevant and we will support you. Please don't take us please don't make us hate you. Our law. I mean, okay. Please
Please
don't make
don't
us
make
hate
us
you,
hate
our in-law.
you,
I think
our
where to
in-law.
be in-law, yeah, but she put law.
Yes.
Next week, when you go to London, we need you to keep jokes in the room and no posting stupid shit to distract. I think that should be to distract us from a fight of a lifetime. And while you at it, tell jokes to tell his bestie at Diamond Platinum to also lay low for the next 5 months. We know you people won't join our fight since you enjoy the privilege our government is providing you at our expense, but kindly don't derail our effort. Okay. If you need to do Kiki, take him to Nigeria and do it there. Okay. So that is it. That's what she shared. And as a result of that, guess who came after her? Iyabo
Queen
Ojo,
Mother.
Queen
Queen
Mother. Yeah.
Mother.
So I can't even find Iyabo Ojo reply right now. So you guys can help me out with that. So what did Iyabo Ojo said exactly? I think Iyabo
Uncle
Ojo
Ben, I
now
tagged you.
issued.
I tagged you, sir. You're looking for it.
You sure? So what
Yes,
Iyabo
sir.
Ojo now said, Iyabo Ojo was firing back and say, "Hey, don't you dare come after my daughter." Okay, and I can't find the Yabo Ojo thing now. That's why I say you guys should be sending this thing earlier. You now bombarded the whole place with information. I can't find it right now anyway, but I think I read it
Let me
elsewhere.
go and find it.
Did you
Let me go and
attach
find
notes
it.
to it? Did you attach notes? That's why I
Yes,
told you
Uncle
girls
Ben, yes.
to always
Yes, I
attach notes
did.
so I can easily pick it out.
I will tag
Anyway,
you again now.
okay, so Iyabo Ojo now went after the lady and say, "How dare you call my children content stupid? Back. Then guess who joined the battle? Auntie Kemi Olunloyo. So Auntie Kemi Olunloyo joined the battle, and she now said, "I advise Iyabo Ojo to stay out of her children's marriage. She shouldn't say anything, blah 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 blah." But I think for the first time, I actually agree with Auntie Kemi Olunloyo. Um, this is the video of Dr. Kemi telling Yabo Ojo not to mess with Tanzanians. She went further to talk about the war within and how they are trying to dethrone their current president. And the Tanzanians don't. Okay, so what just happened is that I can't find all those things now, and my time is running out. My guests did not arrange the things how I want it to be arranged, so it's difficult for me to pull right now. So what happened is that Iyabo Ojo went after them, and he went after that lady, and then Kemi Olunloyo hop in and say Iyabo Ojo should stay away from their marriage to let them both handle their issues. Now, as parents and as online in-laws, let's start with this. What's your take? Is it right for Iyabo Ojo to be the one to reply a Tanzanian who is concerned about their government and think that Prissy marriage thing? I shared something here one time that Prissy showed a video where she said, he's strong, he do this. And people say, no, not be Prissy, not be Prissy. Remember what I said yesterday? That Nigerians, when they like their celebrity, you dare not call out whatever the excesses of the celebrity. They're not going to believe them. They'll say a lie. Now we are seeing it. So, question number one to Uncle Dayo and Sister Natu. Sister Natu, you will go first. Should the Iyabo Ojo get involved in this matter? What's your take, man?
First of all, sometimes you don't know how this thing will go until you find yourself in it. You understand what I'm saying? But I also agree with the people that say that she should stay out of it, being that there's some things that you don't give them power. So responding to the lady like you're giving her a little bit edge, you understand what I'm saying? Because from that statement, you know that the person don't have head. Like Regina Daniel said, with all due respect, you are stupid. This is this one. With all due Priscilla
As-
interfering with your election.
Mhm.
Do you
Say that
understand
again,
what I'm
Sister Natu.
saying?
I
How
didn't hear you. Say it again. I didn't hear you.
you win the election? I say, how is that small Priscilla interfering with election? Do you understand what I'm saying? You, let me tell you, Baben, the point I'm seeing it. But this to me, 1 second.
Okay. By the way, Nkonoki, that is my our real farm from Tanzania. I was trying to remember your name earlier. Please, how do you pronounce this name? Is it Inch Nkonoki? That's our real farm from Tanzania right there. God bless you for at least hopping in. He said, "Are you a woman or a man first?" Anyway, the comment say marriage is used by opposition parties to drag the current president, ministers, and celebrities. Diamond filed a case in USA 2 years ago. Another thing, Jocks is related to the former Tanzanian president. So all these things reeks of politics, one way or the other. Anyway, go ahead, Sister Natu.
So I just feel like the her statement is oozing hate. Do you understand what I'm saying? I don't know if it's the right word, but I'll say jealousy. Do you understand what I'm saying? If I were her, there are a lot of people that use Priscilla and Jumaju's wedding to trend for their business. Do you understand what I'm saying? So if we had, instead of coming out this way and attacking them this way, you use that one and reach and carry message, go give person what you want to give message. There are different ways to do this thing, but I don't feel like the way the lady came, I don't know, Priscilla is too small to stop any election or interfere with what is going on or interrupt the election. Kinikon. If you're jealous on how the wedding was going, it was the wedding of the year, sha. Because even Davido wedding no ban past that one. So let's leave that aside. But that's
Okay,
my point. And
okay.
then
Now,
I was trying to run and come when you were talking about that mama and baba. First of all, Uncle Ben, the son and the daughter at fault. How will you bring two grown ass people and put in the same room? Now their fault. That's their damn ass fault, two of them. They should be beating themselves up in the room. And the same we talk up. We don't fuck up. We don't fuck. I'm supposed to be doing that. How come I'm blaming Mama for doing something?
Sister Natu, you are supporting Mama.
I'm not supporting anybody. I'm blaming the children. Let's blame who started the whole thing.
Okay, okay, I got you, Sister Natu. Now, quick question, Sister Natu. Should the Iyabo Ojo be the one to jump into this battle and reply in this guy? Here is what Iyabo Ojo said anyway. Shout out to my team members. They already shared the link again. Iyabo Ojo said, I'm appalled by your audacity, referring to my daughter and her husband in such a manner, calling their content stupid, trying to drum fear and intimidation. This is unacceptable. As a parent, I've taught her to be confident and authentic. The Mkambala are very peaceful, but note, I don't joke with my daughter. Regarding the wedding rumors, it's not your government who gave us money. It's a cultural tradition in my family. The wife's family cover cost. I wanted an elaborate wedding for my daughter in Nigeria, and we, the Nigerians, gave her one. I'm an activist, and as one, I stand by my principles and I fight for what I believe in without insulting anyone or targeting anyone. True leadership requires presence and courage. It's laughable that you, living in America, think you can dictate to my daughter and her husband who are living their lives in Tanzania. Keep my daughter out of your affairs. She will post what she likes, when she likes, and how she likes. She doesn't need you to love her. She is very loved and well loved. We protect our own. Never forget that. Lobaton, Sister Natu, did Iyabo Ojo went overboard on this, or what would have been your
I don't.
take?
She's a mom.
Okay.
Uncle Bear, she's a mom. Honestly, maybe when I have my children, I'll be able to tell you. Girl, I think that I can do something like that. You come for my child, I'll chop your head off. Even now, say with my nephews and nieces, I'm chopping people's head off. Talk more. You come and do my yeah. I almost showed about my nephew's school because he just said something stupid. I tell my sister, tell that child to hold herself. Because sometimes my home training they come off a window.
But uh, okay, Uncle Dio, what's your take? As a parent, is Iyabo Ojo doing too much or not, sir?
No, no, I think I agree with Sanato on this. The thing is that as a parent, you just can't sit back and watch some people just shading your kids, something like that. To me, that activist or whatever she calls herself has no right to have said that. Now, Senator asked a question that how come she said that? The thing is this, just let us look at the Nigerian space, for instance, now. They
Mhm.
are trying to use the social media to drag the present government in Tanzania. But each time Jukes and its.priscy, they post something about their own life on social media,
Mhm.
people respond and they kind of take the shine away from their own crusade. So again, so what she was trying to
Mhm.
do is that they should not post anything so that people can focus on their crusade. But from what I just heard from the other real farm that is in Tanzania,
Mhm.
that is from there, it's like
Yeah.
it's a political move. They are using the opposition party to drag the present ruling party, and that person is from that angle. So she should have even speak up against Prissy and Jokes. But if if I were to be Yaboju, I'll have done the same thing because there is no correlation between them. Why do you want to clear? Why do you want to block the whole internet space simply because you want only your own idea to be trending? It's not right.
Okay.
Not even in Nigeria
Okay.
here. Can anybody do
Okay.
that?
Hmm, hmm. But let us look at it from another angle, and I think Chidima said it right here. This is why I love my Chidima, my AI sister. Chidima said Queen Mother went Will Smith on her.
That
You
is
know one thing, one thing I've always known that it's going to happen sooner or later is that I knew this Iyabo Ojo daughter getting married to a Tanzania artist. This their marriage. Now social media we go deal with most of their issue. Frankly speaking, I think social media. I pray. I love that Priscilla. I never know that girl before. I wasn't even following her that much. But after that wedding, I went back, look at her page and everything. And I said to myself that anybody that hates this Priscilla, they just hate the fact that she was born and raised by a mother who just want the best for her child, for her children rather. Because I always play something, and I said this also to a lot of my age mates men here in the US and in Nigeria, that the life we are creating for our children, it puts our children on another level compared to where we were coming from. Like I've always opened up to you guys here that I'm from the street. I suffer well. Yeah, poverty touched me. But all my children, especially the three way they here with me, hmm, since they were born in US, everything and everything, they are growing up as if their father is rich. Sometimes I'll tell them, make they calm down. So when I look at Priscilla, I saw a girl that it wasn't her fault that she's living the life she's living. It's just because she had a woman who, despite what life have thrown at her, she's a single mom raising two children, and despite that, she's just like, you know what, I won't give up. And she created a life for herself, and she offered this life to her children. So people who want to hate on Priscilla and say, oh, she do 3 4 5 wedding, oh, she's doing too much. I think somebody did a show where they counted how many outfits Priscilla have on in that wedding. But me, I just understand and say, this is what happened. When God bless you, it doesn't matter if you're a single dad or a single mom. When God bless you, you will create a beautiful life for your children. So their marriage will last in Jesus' name. Nothing will happen to their marriage. But that
I mean,
marriage,
Uncle
yes,
Ben,
ma'am.
real quick, right? You know, even among us growing up, those friends that used to get plenty love at home used to do like film to us, and there used to be that
Exactly.
jealousy. You understand what
Exactly.
I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So if you don't experience some kind of thing, it looks like a scam to you. Even when Annie was crying when Prince was getting married, people were saying that Annie loved her and he didn't tell her because they've never had a male relationship, or the opposite sex relationship, friendship that was
Mm-hmm.
genuine. So to them, like it looked like a scam that they are hiding something they love themselves. But because I've enjoyed that kind of relationship, I know that there's a very high chance that there's nothing between them. Do you
Mm-hmm.
understand what I'm saying? When I
Mm-hmm.
moved to America, I used to have a friend. Anytime I buy back, maybe all this my cousin, we go to Marshalls, you get it for cheap. Maybe it's 300 or 350, you get it for 150. She'll say, God forbid for me to use for 150 and buy back. When she started seeing my bag was lasting 5 years, I don't have to buy that color of bag or that type of bag for like another 5 years. She now realized that she was jonesing herself because in that 5 years, she must have bought $20 bag 10 times. Do you understand? So Hausa used to have one saying that they would say, blind man no get eye, say eye be smell.
Mm-hmm.
You understand what I'm saying? A lot of ladies, if they have the privilege Priscilla have, they will do more than what she did. If I
Exactly.
get money, if I get money, my pikin they marry, there will be signs, sir. Hey, Uncle Ben,
Mm-hmm.
there will be signs, oh. Hey, there will be signs. It
Yeah.
matter. I
Because
remember when I was getting married, I wanted to get a dress for myself, and one of my friends said she'll pay for the dress. My wedding gown was $1,000. I didn't sell it. Everybody thought I was mad. They're like, "Why would you use one?"
oh,
I said, "It's not my
wait,
business."
Natu, you kept your wedding gown.
Yes, I kept it.
What is wrong with you and my madam?
Every,
She still keep
everything. That's
our
my
own for
sister.
this place.
That
Why?
that's my sister. Please stay away from our business.
Okay,
Mind your
what do you
business.
now want to do with the wedding gown?
Sacrifice. Sacrifice. I still have it in my parents' house. So it's like I brought it to
Oh my
America. So
God.
yeah, but that's it. So I'm just telling you, when people don't have access to something, and if see, dear Tanzanians, if you're on this call, please, if you don't know how to use social media, come to your in-laws in Nigeria, we'll teach you. You see, when Moses Bliss married Ghanaian, we beefed too. We say he left all the women in Nigeria to go to Ghana and marry. So we understand where your beef is coming. He left all the fine women in Tanzania and go to Nigeria to marry. It's all right. We understand. Chew eyes, okay? Chew eyes. All right. We
Yeah.
understand. It's gonna be okay.
Yeah. Oh, shout out to Beeflex. Beeflex said, I feel that blogger wanted to test the waters to see how far they can intimidate her into submission in their home
Make
turf.
she not try Nigerian, so make she not. We go come for her. We go use her do sacrifice. Ileya. Hey. Ah.
Then Biflex said, I guess Tanzanian celebs are intimidated by her
They
star
were.
power.
All of
Please,
them. All of them were.
do you
All of
think?
them were. They should not
See,
lie.
but by the way, Tanzanians, they are doing fantastically okay. Oh.
They not reach
Tanzanians, that,
Uncle Ben. Okay, they are doing okay. Go pull up the pictures from Tanzania wedding, all the clothes that they sold, and pull up Nigeria own. Even Taylor for roadside, he do better pass some of them. Don't do that.
no, that is their culture. Oh.
Lori,
We may not we may not know the
leave
value of the
matter.
clothing because we don't live in Tanzania, but I think that is their
Uh,
culture. They are doing well. Oh. Anyway, I
uh,
don't know anyway,
I
but
know agree.
the few Tanzanians that I know, I will share some of my Tanzania friends here. I will share their TikTok in our real fan, so I go see them. They are like big girls. Big girls. Theo is a lawyer and she's doing fantastically well. The other lady, what's her name again? I still have some other men where I know from Tanzania too. They are doing fine. So I don't think Tanzanians get easily intimidated. There might be some that might have issue with maybe Priscilla and all that, but I don't think they get easily intimidated anyway. So, but the bottom line of what I just wanted to say is that please, people should not get jealous of other people's children. There are lots of Gen X and millennial parents now that are raising their children all alone, and they have good job. They have good job, great savings, retirement plan, trust fund, everything that they've created for their children. So the life that their children will live is definitely going to be different from the life we are living. And remember, many of these Gen X and millennial parents now, especially those that God bless so much that they live in Western world, their children are growing up in Western world. And even those who are in Africa self, like in Nigeria, there are many schools in Nigeria that can even rival some schools right here in United States. And that is where they are sending their children. You have schools that are paying 2 million, 5 million per term in Nigeria. Sure, you know, Sister Nato and Uncle Dayo. Because I think Bubaka what's this one where
Yes,
they
sir.
run for presidency? You get one of those schools. They have couple of those schools in Lagos. They have them in Abuja and even in the east. Those schools are standard schools. It's just when you
Yes,
when you send your children to those schools, it's just like they are studying abroad. I be right?
exactly. You are correct, sir. We have them all over the place.
Yes,
In
sir.
All
Lagos,
We
right.
have been
Abuja,
worried too.
Calabar, they are
So
just all over Nigeria. We have them.
so you see, so when you get to see their children, despite the history of their parents, they are not on the same level. So jealousy can set in. But now, just to round up, Misty says something. I think I start it. Misty, where is it? Because Misty says something. I start. Where is it? Misty said, Iyabo Ojo shouldn't have given this lady relevance, and I support that comment. I think by Iyabo Ojo replying her, she's giving her relevance, and I also want to say that Iyabo Ojo should let them fight their battle. It's just my take. Oh. My approach is different. I hate one of the problem we're gonna have as parents because of the sacrifices we are making for our children now. Many of the children will be weak. Not weak in terms of hustling for money or in terms of breaking records or in terms of being high achievers. They will be weak when they are confronted by bullies. And what they want to
Very true,
do
sir.
is to run back to their parents. So I don't think Iyabo Ojo is helping if somebody throws shade on her daughter and she's the one replying. If I'm if I'm Priscilla's dad or if I'm close to Iyabo Ojo, I would say don't reply. Priscilla, this is going to be your battle. But give this girl at least 2 or 3 slots. What do I mean by that? She has posted something now. Don't reply to it. Continue doing your stuff. Because if she ignored the first post, that will trigger this girl who did my screen now. Say, how dare I ignore me? Even when I tag her, did she think she's this? Who is she? She can't even acknowledge that I called her out. Then she will go and post another one. Ignore her again. By the time she's gonna post the third one, she will expose herself because she will be emotional about it. That is when she will now go across the eye, and then Prissy will now fire back. Prissy will win at the end of the day. This is if this is happening to my daughter. That's what I'll tell my daughter. Say, just chill, chill. Let it
I'm
just
with you,
keep going.
Uncle Ben.
You know.
And that's a
Perfect.
very, very good strategy, Uncle Ben. That's a very, very good one because you see,
I thought
if you go by that strategy, you have already frustrated anything the lady wants to do to her, and that shows wisdom.
exactly.
What you did. I like
Exactly.
what you just
That's
said.
why I said for me, I engage in strategies, I engage in battles because I want to win. And I want to win in a way that when I hit you, oh, you go be like saying a trailer and I jam you. So this earlier hopping and reply, see the person where you see the boob where she carry put for screen and everything. They don't need reply or something. That's just my take. So Misty said Tanzania is one of the most peaceful country in Africa. They will watch you Simbi, read though, I know if you see the rest.
Okay, Tanzania is one of the most peaceful countries in Africa. They will watch you shout and continue walking.
Abio, take this one from Trendy Tosin.
Okay, she's saying Iyabo Ojo quenched the rage the
Mm,
blogger was trying to start against Prissy. Kudos to Iyabo
mm-mm.
Ojo. She's a good mother.
Mm-mm. She didn't quench the rage. The way
I
social media,
disagree.
yeah, the way social media battle is fought these days is bait. They bait each other and they make money from it. What Iyabo Ojo just did now is to create money for a whole lot of people, and at the end of the day, Iyabo Ojo may be the one to lose. Now she will win in the eyes of the Nigerians. You know, they like her now, everybody likes her. But that's not how to fight because now Iyabo Ojo just gave this girl the right to come at her. She can drag Iyabo Ojo now. And the more she dragged Iyabo Ojo, the more her popularity we saw. You see what I'm saying? So this is where Iyabo Ojo is stepping into a different territory now. She's now a mother-in-law. She has to learn how to be a mother-in-law. And all of us, we will be there one day. We will get there one day to be mother-in-laws. You got to learn how to be mother-in-laws. The way you step into matters when you are not a mother-in-law is different from how you step into matters when now you are a mother-in-law. In fact, I saw a lot of things around this. I reply, I get it. She's a queen mother. She want to fight for her daughter and everything, but she got to tread carefully because soon people will start misinterpreting her actions. Some people will even said, oh, I don't think these Juma jokes will have a say. Oh, this Iyabo Ojo, it be like she's always present in their marriage. Oh. They can read all kinds of meaning to it. All she got to do is to just let it go. Don't do it publicly. She's a mother-in-law now, and she should act as a mother-in-law. Sister Natu and Uncle Dayo, who want to go first? Your final take, sir, so we can wrap this up.
I think what you said is quite correct because number one, if you want your daughter to be able to stand all odds,
Mhm.
stop giving her the fish, teach her how to fish. Because why? If you want her to become media relevant and strong and bold, not to be bullied, you must teach her some of the strategy to keep her strong on the internet. Otherwise, everybody will be trampling on her. I could see the weakness of the Dora. I remember that there was a time that and VDM came for the mother's boyfriend and Prissy, and then Prissy did not respond. And when Iyabo Ojo responded, Prissy was actually telling the mother not to respond. Don't respond. Let this thing pass. Let this thing pass. But 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 yet Iyabo Ojo went ahead and responded. Prissy
Yeah.
seemed to be smarter in a way. but she's a
Mm-hmm.
calm, calculative girl. But the mother is an extrovert. The mother just want to jump, 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 jump in the front of any matter that comes at her. So I think in that way, Iyabo Ojo really misyan here. Not that she did something wrong, but she she should have applied wisdom here. Ignore
Yeah.
the first one and then tell her daughter privately, don't reply her. Just keep doing what you are doing. As you have said,
That's it.
by the time she does that, see, winning battle takes strategy, as you said. If you don't apply a good strategy to every situation, you will lose.
Exactly. Exactly. And
That is how it is. Not be the first thing we go report first to the police. Now they win the case.
exactly.
No.
Yeah.
So
And
that's
like
it.
like Misty said now, sir. Remember, Priscilla is going to be living in Tanzania. You don't want the society giving her a hard time. Absolutely
Exactly
correct.
the point. Exactly the point.
So,
Missy is right. So that's what we're talking about. So my final take is that Iyabo Ojo should learn, instead of coming on social media to defend her daughter like this, she should talk to her daughter directly, guide her and teach her what to do. But she should
yeah,
allow them to live their life in peace. Don't just be
absolutely.
there over the place. It's not right. It's not right.
Yeah,
Thank you.
thank you. Okay. Sister Natu, your final take, ma. I think Sister Natu might be busy again.
I'm here.
Yeah, your final
Yes, so
take.
I'm getting ready for one women event in my church. You
I
know,
know.
Iyabo is a content creator.
Yeah.
So to all ring light and camera, know they had her. So like everyone has said, she just need to train her. She's not a mother-in-law. You
Mm-hmm.
understand what I'm saying? So she has to keep that respect. It's not everything that she'll jump on. Like Brother said, the girl is very mature. If you see even on
Mm-hmm.
social media, it's not everything that she responds to. And there's something that I learned recently when I saw one of Kiki's interview. Kiki, this comedian, this content creator. She said
Yeah.
that if you go on her page, you can't see her insulting anybody, even the person that insulted her, she just delete your post. She said, I'll just delete. I don't even have energy. She said, when somebody opened page and said that this is Kiki's fan page, she inboxed them and said, if you're going to be my fan page, you have to represent me. So I don't want to see you doing bad most with anybody and cursing yourself out. If the person do anything, just block them, delete their comments. No negative energy. Shike now. And like I said earlier, she shouldn't have given her that edge. You understand? Probably if she has done it like a couple of times and then you want to address it. But like I said, you see this mother thing. Sometimes you don't know when it comes. And maybe when you hit that monopause, the thing is acting out. Just be
Ah,
talking any.
Sister Natu.
That was an accident. That was an
Sister Natu.
accident. Sir,
I take God beg you. May we not even go
that,
there. Women where
that
they
was
enter
a,
menopause, they know they act
that
right. Oh.
that was an accident. That was an accident.
Uh-huh.
But it is what it is.
Exactly, my sister. Anyway,
It
we
is what it
we
is.
thank you, my sister Natu. Thank you, Mr. Dio. We have to call it a day here. This is a very fantastic show. Thank you, everybody, for yesterday's show. More and more views and comment is still coming up on that show. I think the show is almost hitting 9,000 views now. When we started this
The one you
show,
did yesterday,
yeah, the 6 hours one. People are watching the entire 6 hours. I'm like blood of Jacaraya.
Jesus.
What are you people doing? When we started this show about an hour and maybe 10 minutes ago, it was 7,400 views. Now it's 8,760 views, almost 9,000.
The
So
blood of Jesus.
people are still watching. Anyway, welcome to the Roof Farm, everybody. I'm gonna leave you with this. I believe you all know that my uncle, my with the African brother, Donald Trump, Donald Trump and Elon Musk, what they are having right now is called throwdown. Here in the part of America where I live, we have what we call throwdown, not fight. Throwdown is when you want to go all the way and scatter everything. So Donald Trump and Elon Musk, they are having throwdown, and somebody just make this funny video about Donald Trump making a call. So let me leave you guys with this.
Seriously, dude, like what the F?
Is this about Epstein?
No, like I told you that in confidence.
Yeah, well, maybe you shouldn't
I
have.
told you that I thought we were besties. I really did.
Well, so did I. Donald.
Well, look.
But I
no,
wanted to cut
that's
spending.
that's
I
uncalled
wanted to
for.
cut spending. So
I was going to take you to the island. I was going to take you. Remember that? I was going to take you there.
you were.
We were going to have a good time, and you ruined it. You botched it. You botched it so badly. So badly, you botched it.
I just really wanted to make government efficient.
No,
so.
this is unforgivable that you would say that.
Well, you left me no choice, Donald.
This is
so,
like hose before bros level betrayal. That's
Well,
what
I have a
it
lot of those. So.
is. And I was going to give you a hose. I was going to take you there. I still know where it is.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying.
It's so wrong. It's so wrong.
Well, you left me no choice.
I let your little kid wipe boogers on my desk. You know that. In front of the press, I let him wipe little boogies, beautiful boogies, but I let him do it. I let him do it because I believed in our country. And I wanted you to be a part of that.
I know, but you screwed it up.
You botched it so badly. It's unbelievable.
I didn't botch it.
You know what? You don't have the cards right now. You don't have the cards. I'm going to go burn my Tesla. How do you like that? You like that?
Oh, you go for it. Yeah.
You like that?
Yeah.
I was never even there, and you know that. I was never there.
What, on Epstein's Island? Yes, you were.
We can ask Epstein himself. I'll call him. I'll call him right now.
Oh, really? How are you going to do that? He's dead.
Oh, you think he is?
Well, yeah.
Jeff.
Oh, Chidima, I beg my sister, I can't laugh. Oh my God, these two individuals, may God just forgive them. I don't tire for them. Donald Trump and Elon Musk, they are having the battle of the century, like Chidima said. I've always known that their bromance will not last because Donald Trump is a user. President Trump was using Elon, and Elon is also senior user. So Elon was also using Donald Trump. So I think their relationship is a transactional relationship. They are both in it for what is in it for themselves. So I knew it can never ever last. And for those who might want to extract one or two lessons from this, I want you to pay attention to what is happening right now. You remember when Elon was firing everybody. Welcome, Uncle Patrick. Welcome, sir. When Elon was firing everybody, people who have worked for ages 10, 15, 20 years, federal government workers, when Elon was firing them through Dodge, the MAGA train, they were hailing Elon. Elon was like the best thing to ever happen to them. Elon, yes, go. We're gonna do it, Dodge. We are making money from Dodge. We are making money from Dodge. And Elon will go online and say, yes, we have recovered this. We have saved 50 billion. We have saved 1 trillion. And even at the time they were floating the idea that they were going to send 5,000 check to all Americans. And I was laughing in Japanese. Like, what is wrong with these two? So one thing I noticed real quick was that if in reality these two are really doing something great, they are really cutting costs and they are really making money for Americans. And there are people who are seriously committing waste, fraud, and abuse. The America that I know, so a lot of people will be heading to jail by now. That is America for you. America is not like African country where people in office can just get away with anything. No. So when Elon was sharing all those things and saying, okay, we got 50,000 here, we recover 50 billion there. I'm just like, dude, shut the F up. We live in America. If people are truly committing fraud, waste, and abuse, they will be facing prosecution right now. So it's all political propaganda. So I've always said that this thing will not last because what brought these two together is not real. They are aiming for something. And all of a sudden, now that Elon Musk has been receiving all kind of attack from Americans protesting Tesla and doing all that, and his stocks are falling like mad. The thing they affected is affecting me. I don't even open my crypto account anymore because once Donald Trump do one of this is nonsense, crypto values will be dropping. And this one that they did, they started at the time that I was at work. If I knew both of them had started fighting on Twitter, immediately I would have went into my trading platform and sell some of my crypto so I can cash out. But I done myself. By the time I got to know about it, was already like 4 or 5 hours into it. and the coins have been dropping already. Right now, the coins don't even drop further because Elon Musk is losing money. I think I shared something in the real farm. Elon Musk has lost, maybe is it 34 billion again or something. So I know this their friendship is not gonna last. They were deceiving each other. And the worst part is these two they fight dirty. Eh? That's just like Uncle Patrick said. That's a holy marriage of the century. It was an it was an expected divorce. Honestly, Uncle Patrick, I was expecting it, but I didn't know it was going to happen this fast. So anyway, let's see how it goes. It's fun though. If you go to Twitter, go to X, and see how they are dragging both of them now. So, but the lesson I want to bring out is this: when Elon Musk was firing people through Dodge, laying them off, rubbishing all their accomplishment and everything, the MAGA they were praising Elon. Oh, we love Elon. And then the moment the other side of America, the Democrats, once they turn on Elon and they start protesting, and Elon started losing money and everything, Elon became paranoid. And then by the time it hit Elon that he can only work for certain days as government employee. If you want to work beyond certain days as government employee, you have to declare all your assets. So you see, he got to go. And the moment it's apparent that he got to go, Donald Trump don't have needs for him anymore. He became useless to Donald Trump. Guess what? He even pushed that some South Africans are being oppressed, they are being pied and all that. And then Donald Trump even sent train to go and bring those South Africans to America. And about 49 of them, I be 48, they came to America. Guess what? They claim these are American, these are South African farmers. They are farmers. And then now the news report is out there that those guys that came, that disguised as if they are being under prosecution, they are not even South African farmers. Because if they are farmers, they will not even leave their farmland behind. Now, South African got their shit going on, but all those are things that Donald Trump do to pacify Elon Musk. But now that Elon Musk is out, unknown to Elon Musk, the moment his relevance became useless to Donald Trump came up with this big, beautiful tax bill. Inside that big, beautiful tax bill, one of the biggest billions of dollar contract that Elon Musk is enjoying, Donald Trump already put that up that it should be slashed, it should be cut away. Americans should dump it. And that don't sit well with Elon. So it's beginning to look like Elon Musk spent over $200 million in order to lose billions upon billions upon billions of dollars. But that is not even the story. Guess what is the story? The same Republicans, the same MAGA that are hailing Elon, guess on whose side are they now? They are all behind President Trump. They are behind President Trump now, dragging Elon Musk. Yes. And on that note, I want to tell you as Africans, always remember where you're from. It doesn't matter how much you think you have integrated yourself into American society. It doesn't matter how much you think you have been accepted, how much money you think you are, how much connection you think you got. When it comes to it, Americans know who is Americans and they know who to support. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. That is just our show today. Thank you, Uncle Dio. Thank you, Sister Nato. I got to let you go. We're going to be back tomorrow for another beautiful show. Okay, tomorrow is Sunday, so we might do some motivational show tomorrow. Let's look at some of the stories in the Bible that can actually inspire you in real life. So join me tomorrow and all the real fam as we dive into some Bible stories that can really inspire your life. Tomorrow, I'm not preacher, I'm not a preacher, just forget me. Oh. We just want to do an inspirational show. So tomorrow we're going to look at the story of the four lepers. The four lepers that thought they were abandoned, that they can't even go into the city, and they went into the enemy's camp. We examine the miracle that took place there. Hopefully, from Uncle Patrick and my sisters, those who are very, very knowledgeable in Bible, If they can join us tomorrow, that would be great. But for me, I just want to emphasize what I think is applicable to your life today, no matter what you are passing through. And also tomorrow, I'm gonna discuss the woman with the issue of blood. There's a reason I'm doing that show tomorrow. Is just to let you know that God sees our heart and God sees how we desire Him. So we look at the story of that woman with the issue of blood. How come, with all the problem this woman got in her life, she choose not to say, "Oh, I want Jesus to lay hand on me. Oh, I want Jesus to do special prayer for me." Rather, she said in her heart, if I can just touch the hems of his garment, I will be healed. I've told you guys, I'm a Christian. I'm not a tongue speaking Christian, but I do understand to some extent how faith works. So that woman say, if only I can touch the hem of his garment. So tomorrow's show is going to be a motivational show. We're going to look at some stories in the Bible and how it applies in our world today, and how you can tap into that to make your life a beautiful life. Unless any major trending news comes up, that's what we're going to do tomorrow. Thank you, Sister Chinye. Thank you, Uncle Patrick. Uncle Patrick said, if you want to dine with the devil, got a long spoon. In fact, Uncle Uncle Patrick, a longer spoon. Nine they needed, sir. Um, Uncle Patrick say, but no, are we collecting any offering tomorrow? Ah, Uncle Patrick, this real farm, they are stubborn. Oh, they're not going to pay offering. Simbi, Simbi, let's plan tomorrow's show now. How we go take collect offering tomorrow, Simbi?
Sir, I can drop my account in the comment section tomorrow. Tell them to put it there.
You see the reason why I told you you cannot be part of our ministry when we start church. Everything. Now, how you go take
You
thief
just
our
have
money?
to trust me. You just have to
No,
trust
church,
me. I
church,
don't
when
want
we
them
never
to
start
send
service.
super chat. If they send super chats now, the money go reduce. But if they put am straight, as they receive their alert,
Straight
like
to
I
your
go remove
account.
the name. Mm,
Okay, okay. What are we going to
yeah.
tell people tomorrow so that they can drop those offering? Walk me through it.
Uncle Ben, are you
Mhm.
kidding? We go come talk am for life here. Make they come hear am. No, now. We discuss am on backstage.
Ah, Omoyibo.
A magician never tells his secrets. Don't do that.
Hmm.
Mm-mm.
So, but for tomorrow's show now, the only thing you are
We'll be
interested in is
needing
the offering.
Tosin, by the way. Tosin will be here. Tosin has to be here, present.
Okay. So, who go
You
read
know,
Bible? Who go preach? Who go lead praising and worship? Begin the assign
praise and
the
worship.
place
I will
now.
lead praise and worship. Tosin will
Mm-hmm.
preach. Tosin will gbadura,
Mm-hmm.
and then she will read the scriptures.
Mm-hmm. Then what will
But
you
I will
you
collect the
only do praise?
offering.
You will, so you only you won't lead praise and worship. Only you
Then
won't
collect
collect
offering.
offering.
Mm.
What wrong with me being in charge of the offering? Now Nigeria you did, you no get cash app, you no get Zelle. Now me get Zelle, now me get cash app. I am the one
Oh,
who's supposed to be in
I
charge of
beg, real
collecting that
farm.
offering.
Which real farm for diaspora no get Nigeria accounts? Am I lost? They have
Real
Nigeria
farm,
accounts now.
no send your offering through Nigeria account to. Let us use
Please
cash app
do.
and Zelle.
I dey
No,
receive alert sharp sharp. I'm telling you.
no.
Okay, for the dollars sent to Uncle Beno. Then for
Mhm.
naira sent to CB,
Mm.
real CB coconut head. Yeah, thank
So
you.
you are already splitting the offering that we are yet to collect. May God forgive you, Simbi.
I
Omo
love
Igbo,
offerings.
you
You know
love
they say
offering.
our people they cash out. I love offerings.
Okay, can you be a pastor's wife?
Uh it depends though. I know one pastor where they manage you. Pastor's wife, I'll be going on vacations, I'll be traveling, I'm going for outreach programs and stuff. Yes, after I
So
come, do I always say go
wait.
sit down,
You think say na the day
they do
where God
counseling.
call your husband, na that day na him go get the money, when go dey go out. You no want to do the work at all. These are part of the problem. These are the problem.
Uncle Ben, me no want be pastor wife to poor man. You don't understand.
So you
Let's
want
manage.
to be
One couple go come
pastor's
early
wife to
morning,
rich
go
man.
say, Uncle Ben, see,
Yeah.
rich pastor wife, we know they
Mm.
get all these calls of, Mama, my husband did not drop money for soup, ma. Please, ma, can you help us? Nah. Is all these times, okay, Mama, I just bought you a ticket to Zanzibar. Just go and relax. I'm like, oh, bless you, sister. You are blessed.
Simbi,
Yeah.
as pastor's wife, you are supposed to be thinking about things of the spirit. You are supposed to be thinking about going to heaven or paradise. You are supposed to
So
be thinking
pastor's wife
about.
no go do soft life. I beg.
No, that's the only thing
It's
that
not
interests
easy.
you. Simbi,
Uncle
I
Ben.
leave your matter for God. Yeah, yeah,
Travel.
girl.
The Bible says we should go into the world and preach the gospel. So how am I supposed to go
Mhm.
into the world if I don't fly?
Simbi, you can stand in front of your house and preach the word. You don't have to fly by fire by force. These are the problem. Okay, no wahala. We will see tomorrow. Just be ready. Be prepared, but just know you are not going to be in charge of offering. I would rather appoint someone else to be in charge of offering. Sister Marriott. Okay, I can trust Sister Marriott with collecting offering. I can't trust Sisi. Like, I will buy instead of me to put Sisi in charge
Hey,
of offering.
Uncle Ben,
Sisi will
that's
take the
not
whole money,
fair.
go
Oh.
vacation. I'm telling you, Sisi cannot be in charge of offering. Sister Chinye cannot be in charge of offering. Marion said like to go to Spain. No. Marion a bad market. Sister Marion cannot be in charge of offering.
You
Let
see,
us go
Uncle
with
Ben, you have
Cherish
trust
Olivia.
issues. Why?
Let me
Why do
have
you have
trust
trust
issue.
issues?
Simbi, I know my sisters. My sisters knows me. I can trust Misty. I
Eh?
feel trust Misty with offering. I feel trust Cherish Olivia with offering. Who else can I trust with offering? I can trust it.
Trust
Oh, Sister Rose.
me.
I can trust Sister
Me,
Rose with offering. She will not come out of that
accountability.
money.
I will
Like,
print the statement of account. You will see the name of the senders and the amounts
Simbi,
they sent. It's
Simbi,
that
I'm in Nigeria.
easy.
I don't want to see statement of account. I want to see the money itself. And I'm telling you right now, you, Sister Chinye, CC, Sister Marriott, who else like to go to vacation again? I get plenty.
Who don't like vacation? Are you whining us?
All my sisters that like to go to vacation, they cannot be in charge of our offering. Laye. But Sister Rose, I trust Sister Rose. I trust Sister Cherish Olivia. I would have said I trust Mom of Five, but I saw Mom of Five
Ma'am
video.
Grace.
Mom of
But you
Five can
trust Ma'am
do
Grace.
Auntie Grace. Yes, excellent.
Hmm.
Auntie Grace. Okay, what we will do is Auntie Grace will be the financial secretary, while Sister Rose will be the treasurer. Nadia Zell and Cash
Uncle
App.
Ben,
Now
if
will
na
be
so
take
you
collect
wan run
offering.
am, I'm
Mm.
officially off tomorrow. I no go come
You are
service.
Simbi, you are not awful.
I no go come service. What's that?
Simbi,
I like to count money.
Simbi, you are a bad market. Bye bye, Joe. Coco Shilo. Yeah, guys, say no go come
Good
tomorrow.
night, sir.
Good
Shout
night,
out real
everybody.
fam. Thank for the
Thank you,
love.
real fam. Thank you, everybody. Please hit the like button. My sister Chidima, God bless you. Chidima said, the 12 apostles fly. God bless you. When you hear me ask this, yes, Simbi, you won't fly. Fly, call oshi. Thank you, Uncle Patrick. Thank you, Misty. I love everybody from the real fam. God bless you. Cool Mama. All my real fam, everybody, please give us thumbs up. God bless you. I'll see you tomorrow. And I cover everybody with the blood of Jesus. Amen.